Hey everyone, I wanted to share with you a short that I'm just going to set up on the pound. As you can see, I got a daily chart set up here, and what I'm seeing here is we're kind of in the midst of a lot of failure is what I'm seeing in the charts. Today, you can see that we've kind of continued the pattern based on the 50 moving average coming down, and basically all these candles starting from about 4 or 5 days ago, just considerable failure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're on day 6 of that failure. Honing in a little bit on this, switching to a 4-hour, you can kind of see where the swings are taking place. Basically, we've got closed-in Bollinger Bands, meaning that we're waiting for a market open. We've got low volatility. And what I'm looking at here are the swing structure in between, kind of throughout this range, and particularly the last part of the swing structure. So we got a higher high, or a high, and basically a lower high, lower low, I'm sorry, higher low, higher high, I mean, sorry. Basically you got a pattern like this, and you're coming up to do another lower high. So if I just put in a trend line right here, that's kind of what I'm expecting going into Asia, into the Asia trade. If it doesn't materialize in Asia, or if it just leaves without us, I'm probably not going to take the trade. But if I do see the swing coming up, and if I draw a fib retracement right on this last part of the swing, you can see that the 50% is right about the level where I want to short. You got some moving average convergence coming up through there as well. So switching you down to the 15-minute, this is kind of what I want to look for. You can see where the trend line coming down, and what I want to see is another little jog up to this 50% level, and a little bit of failure right at this juncture here where we have all these lower lower wicks coming in, and you can kind of see the failure and hesitation, a little bit of a reversal here on this level. Let's call it 56.25. So what I'm expecting going into Asia, a little bit of a push up to this 50% level. Let's call it 56.15, something like that. And if I show you the daily pivots, we're just getting a new pivot now. This is on the pound. You see a daily pivot coming in at 56.07. And usually when you see a market open, prices underneath these pivots, they usually tend to stay below them, and they kind of respect these levels more or less. Okay, so basic trade plan today. I want to see a little jog up. I want to see a little bit of a hesitation. I'm going to take a short and probably have my stop above this high right here, this extended wick, this rejection of price. If I don't see that, and if I see that basically it just price takes off down towards this lower low here, I'm going to wait for a little bit of a jog up and a little bit of a swing in this direction. So basically, if you can follow the mouse down and then up, and probably around this 58.80 level going into Asia, I'm going to take a shot there with my stop above here. So basically, my bias, two kind of plans going forward here is a short up in the 62.20 area, and if I don't get it, and if it just runs and I get a pullback, I'm going to go and short it again in around 55.90 or so. Okay. Hope this was helpful, and good luck today. Thanks.